Right, I just thought I'd give this a quick overview. Somebody's asked me to look at this particular item. It's a Gen, and it's a syntar gt3000, which is a very old guitar synth. I'm not sure how old, but I'm sure if I do a bit of trolling on the internet I shall find out. It comes with some original paperwork. I'm not sure if it's all of it. The original overlays of different waveforms. For those of you who don't know what it is, I think it's probably, judging by what I see in the box and what I've seen on the internet, the pre-runner to a MIDI guitar pickup, but it seems to be analog based rather than digital. So I'm going to have a quick overview of it, take it out of the box and test it if I possibly can to see if it works. Right, having emptied it out of the box now, you can see here that we've got a few pieces of kit. It's got no less than 2 pickups for guitars, even though the instructions only actually show 1 on the original machine, or should I say 1 on the original guitar layout. So that's good that there's 1 and 1 spare. I can do some comparative tests. It comes with a foot switch, which is low frequency oscillator, LFO switch. Comes with a jack plug that I'm not sure what it's for, but once I've read the manual I'm sure I'll find out. Full technical schematic, which I dare say is quite unusual. It gives a breakdown of what chips are in it and how the wiring is, which is good because that'll help me test it when I need to test it. What I'll do now is I'll unplug everything, test it, have a read of the manual first before I do anything. Before I plug it in, I'll make sure that all the cables are continuity tested. I'll do a resistance test on the pickup to see what the pickup's doing. Make sure that the foot switch works. Test the mains connection to see if the mains connection's connected okay and that the wiring's all in order, and then I'll plug it in and give it a test and see what it does. Right, well, having plugged everything in and tested everything to the best of my ability, I have discovered that this machine, although probably 30-40 years old, does actually work, and works quite well. It does need adjusting the pickup sensitivity, but obviously that depends on your guitar. Now this one comes with both pickups, so these are the pickups. There's an individual pole in each section that you might just be able to see, and that picks up whether or not there's a string vibrating in front of it and transforms that into sound inside the machine. So you can adjust the sensitivity of each of the poles, and it will play noises. Now that one said piano that it was set up for, spinet piano. Yeah, maybe. Very old retro sounds, very Moog-like in the sound quality. And both the pickups seem to work okay with it. It's just setting it up with a guitar that's the right issue. The only problem I've had is I tried setting it up on my Telecaster and my Stratocaster, and these pickups are just too high to fit underneath in any position. It works on my acoustic, but my acoustic's not a great one because the strings are a bit too far apart for the pole pieces, so it does need a lot of adjustment. But yeah, as far as I can tell, plugging the headphones in works okay. Brilliant. This is a very neat piece of kit for its age. I mean, it's 1970s, so it's like 40 years old. The only problem I have found with it is not an electronic issue. It's a pickup problem, in that the pickups need to be very close to the strings in setting up, and the only way you can do that is by mounting them properly. But as it's not mine, I have no intention of faffing about trying to mount a pickup on a guitar that's going to be taken off in no time. But once you've got it set up, it should be fine. It's just a case of adjusting the pots on the back of the machine to make sure that the sensitivity of the pickup is okay. It seems to be okay. It's just a case of having to make sure that your pickup's sat in the right position. But it is picking up on all pickups. It's just that some are more sensitive than others, depending on how far away from the strings you have them.